What's the word? What's the word, man? Pro Culture 80 Reactions. We back with another episode. Need y'all to like, subscribe, share the video. And today we're going to get into this Hulk Hogan topic. It's been a crazy day when everybody found out the WWE legend Hulk Hogan passed away at the age of 71. It was split in the black community because, you know, a lot of us grew up on Hulk Hogan, including myself. You know, was I a Hulk Hogan fan? Not really. Because to me, honestly, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. Hulk Hogan, of course, he was a needle pusher. He moved the needle. He took the flag and carried it just like Stone Cold did with the Attitude Era in The Rock. Just like Undertaker did. Just like John Cena did for the newer generation. He took the flag and took it. But was he one of my favorite wrestlers? Nah. He was plain as fuck. Had the same 4 moves for the past 50 years. And he was boring and plain. And it was just, wrestling was so fake when it came to him. But was he an icon in the wrestling? Was he an icon? Yes. Until he had a racist rant. Now, a lot of people washed their hands with him after the rant. A lot of people swept it under the rug. It is what it is. People gonna feel how they feel. Do it. I mean, that's just how shit go. But I had a post when people pass away that I fuck with. I post them up. You feel me? But I got backlash. A couple people hit me down. A couple people hit me. Ari hit me. Kara hit me. They said, take this racist white man off my damn timeline. And at first I was like, I tried to justify it. You know, as black people, sometimes we try to justify disrespect when we like the person. But then I took a closer look, seen a couple more, you know, posts. But before I even get to that, the reason I tried to justify it was Hulk Hogan was caught in his home saying he don't want his daughter dating a black ball player or a black person in general. Here's the clip.
I was fucking black and son. We've been hanging out. I caught them holding hands together on tour. They were getting close to the time before I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm not a double standard type guy. I'm a racist to a point. Yeah. You know, fucking weird. But then when it comes to nice people, you know,
we all are that way.
Yeah, like when it comes to nice people,
you heard it? We all are that way. That's how white people think, bro. That's how they be thinking. Not all of them. Cash, because I know you talking about I'm generalizing everybody. Nate Robinson looking at boy. But a lot of them think like that. You heard her agreeing with him. We all that way.
you can't say, I don't give a fuck. She's already got a fucking football, fucking dog basketball player to have. If we're gonna fuck with vendors, let's get a rich one.
So basically, he was trying to push his daughter's career, and she started messing with her singing career, and she started messing with some type of ball player or whatever the case it is. I don't know if it was an NBA player or whatever it is. But he was basically saying if she's gonna mess with a black dude, at least make it a rich one. But he said that N-word with the hard ER. Well, yo, listen. You ain't want your daughter to date a black dude. Listen, that's what she was attracted to, man. She couldn't help it, brother. That's one thing y'all racists gotta understand. Y'all daughters are gonna want us, and your sons are gonna wanna be like us. You can't stop that. That's why a lot of them be mad in the first place. Bro. She know how a black nigga would have did her. That's why she wanted him. You can't be mad at that, bro. And she went on to say that, oh, he not like that. He didn't really mean it. She know you. That's why she ain't talk to you even up until you died. She wasn't talking to Hulk Hogan, bro. She wanted that black meat. Nothing was gonna come between that. Nothing. Not even her dad. Hulkamania, the icon. Stop it. Stop it, bro. You ruin your legacy trying to stop something that was inevitable. She was never gonna leave that boy. Ever. Now, you got your fan base split. You got some people still rocking with you. A lot of people not rocking with you, man. And when black people wash their hands with you, you're done. You're done. You feel me? But like I said, man, you have to give it props. Hulk Hogan is a wrestling icon. But is he an icon in the eyes of the righteous people? It's split. Like I said, some people like it, some people don't, man. But you could do something to ruin your legacy. You rat, that could ruin your legacy. You beat a woman up, that could ruin your legacy. That's on Chris Brown's legacy forever. No matter what he do, there's gonna be somebody to bring it up. That's a forever stain. You do something to kids, you're done. Your legacy's done. I don't care if you Marshall Martin Luther King, your legacy's done. You use the hard ER, your legacy's done. Niggas is gonna look at you different, bro. I don't care how much black people you know. You ain't have to use that word. And I grew up watching Hulk Hogan, man. I fucked with the NWO. I did. I fucked with MW. I fucked with Wolfpack. I fucked with D-Generation X. But a lot of that branched off the NWO. You could have had a bigger going away celebration if that never happened. Everybody would have been talking about your legacy of you being a person that took the flag and ran with it. But now people talking about you calling black people the N-words. I'm saying it's not good, bro. It's not good. So move righteous out here, man. I try to justify it because in a Jamaican household, if you bring an American girl home, your mom's to look at her funny. And the same goes in a Chinese household, in a Asian, in a Indian household, in a Italian household. Every culture wants and race want their kid to be with somebody that look like them. That's just the bottom goddamn line. That's a fact. And as you get older, you start to see that. Now, black people do get offended at a lot of things. That I don't think should get offended at because we think like that. A lot of us think like that. We want our kids to be with a black person. The difference is we not using derogatory terms to describe the other person or the other culture or the other race. Allegedly. He used the hard ER and he got caught. You feel me? So, with that being said, that's going to take your legacy. The WWE found that out and got him up out of there. Took him out the Hall of Fame. But I just read up on it that they reinstated him in 2018. Once he went on his apology tour, of course. So they took him out for a little bit. They gave him a punishment, but then they reinstated him. So he back in the WWE Hall of Fame. So like I said, Hulk Hogan was an icon. That tarnishes his legacy. And that's okay. We have the right to feel how we want to feel because a lot of black people don't use the N-word. I know a lot of us use it. Some of us even let white people use it. I'm not one of them. He hurt a lot of his fans that don't use the word period. But yeah, I took my post down, man. I took my post down because, I got to ride with my people. I agree with what dude said earlier when he said, just because they're your friend don't mean they can't do something that go against your morals that'll tarnish their legacy in your eyes. And that's a fact. You know, whether it's ratting, stealing, snitching, hitting women, they could be your friend for 15 years. Once they cross one of those lines to certain people, that's that. Your legacy is done. And that's what happened with Hulk Hogan. We grew up on him. He pushed the needle forward for the WWE. He brought the wrestling to where it is, helped bring wrestling to where it is today. But, you know, you fucked up your own legacy, bro. It's going to be split because people are going to choose ride with who they want to ride with, and that's fine. I ain't mad at nobody who still fuck with Hulk Hogan. It is what it is. It's no love lost, but we can't keep putting people up that disrespect us. We can't keep putting people on pedestals that disrespect us. We got to stand for something at the end of the day, you know? And that's how a lot of people think about us. He could have just said he ain't want her with a black boy. And people probably would have been offended, but not to that extent of you using a hard ER. So, I say that to say this. Hulk Hogan was an icon. He's still going to be an icon in a lot of people's eyes. Let's hear what some of the black wrestlers had to say about Hulk Hogan, racist rant. I think Booker T had responded, Mark Henry.
I just had Hulk Hogan on my radio show just last week, and people labeled Hulk Hogan a racist when that happened. You know, not when that happened, but when he made his comments and whatnot, people labeled him a racist. And I say, you normally know a racist by the people that they hang with, their friends. You normally know a racist by, you know, their kids, you know, and I said at that moment when I said that about Hulk Hogan, I said, man, that was a moment right there for Hulk Hogan. If he was a racist, I said a racist would have said, man, I'm finna get this sucker fired. I'm gonna do my best to get him out of here. A racist would have said, man, I'm gonna have him working for me now. You know, that's what a racist would have did. But I asked Hulk Hogan, you know, why didn't he get me fired? Why didn't he go to the office and lobby to get me out of there?
Booker T, you talking about when you called him a nigga? Nigga, he can't feel no way because you called him a nigga. I'm thinking he gonna talk about when Hulk Hogan went on his rant. You talking about when you call him a nigga, why he ain't get you fired? He not racist because he didn't get you fired. Boy, he can't feel no... Man, get the hell off my screen, man. What the hell wrong with you, boy? He can't feel no way you called him a nigga. Waste my goddamn time, boy. Nigga talking about when he called Hulk Hogan a nigga by accident on TV, nigga. That's why he not racist, because he ain't get you fired. Nigga, he can't feel no way you called him a nigga. The hell? Yo, Booker. Gunshot, boy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share this video. One.